Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you enjoyed our previous videos. Today we're going to do another bathroom transformation similar to what we did for a master bathroom. This is the powder room next to our living room, and as you can see, this is what it looks like before. We have changed the tiles. We have put similar tiles to what we did in the last bathroom makeover, and this is what it's looking now. Toilet has been removed, and we are going to completely change this powder room and make it brand new. So let's begin with the transformation.
We'll be starting off the project by removing this mirror. This is a builder grade mirror, and then we'll also be removing this vanity light. We don't want this vanity. Instead, we'll be installing a pot light. So I'll run some wires from this fixture onto the ceiling to do the pot lights. The pot light has been installed, and I have also pulled up the wiring for the mirror which we'll be installing here. Now I need to cover up these holes. I have put in a scrap piece of wood with some drywall screws here and one on top. So these are the two pieces of drywall which I've cut to size, and using some all-purpose mud and tape I'll be covering these. We're done with the mudding and filling up all the holes. Brought the wiring down here. So we will not be finishing this, as we will be covering the walls with shiplap. So these are the shiplaps we'll be using. We got them from Lowe's and cut them to size using the same shiplaps which we used for the bench video. So if you haven't checked out our DIY window bench, do check it out. The link is in the description. So the shiplap will go vertical like we have done it previously on the back wall. We've installed the first shiplap, so I'll show it to you how we're installing all the rest of the shiplap. So this is the shiplap, and this is the construction adhesive we'll be using. I have purchased a new caulk gun. So this is the big 29-ounce caulk gun. So just a small bead of the caulking on the back of the shiplap. You just need to make sure that the tongue fits inside the groove, and I purposely left some gap at the bottom because once we install the baseboard, that gap will not be visible anymore. And just finishing it off with some brad nails. All the shiplaps have been installed. I've also installed these trims on the sides, which makes it look really neat. And the holes which were at the top are now hidden with these trims. So filled in the holes with some wood filler, and using a 120 grit sandpaper, I just slightly sanded the shiplaps. These are already pre-primed, so I don't need to put a primer. And at the bottom I put some painter's tape. The baseboards have been installed, so we are now starting with the paint of this accent wall. And for the paint, we have chosen this Behr's semi-gloss finish, and the color is cracked pepper, like we use it on our accent wall in the living room. So the same color, and the sheen is semi-gloss. I'll start by painting the edges with this half-inch paintbrush, and in between the gaps here. So these will be done with the paintbrush, and then the rest of the shiplaps will be done with the foam roller. So we are done with the painting of the shiplap wall. This is how it's looking. We did 2 coats of semi-gloss paint, and this is the finished look. Um, the next step is that we'll be installing the vanity. So this is the vanity which we got from IKEA, and this is a floating vanity. We just put some stools at the bottom just to make sure what the height is, and we'll be attaching this to the wall behind. I've already marked the locations where the studs are. So for this particular vanity, this hole, like you can see here, this will go into the stud, but there is no place for this, and then there is another stud right here. So if you can see these two lines, so this is where the stud is behind the shiplap. I'll be using toggle bolts and attaching this to the wall, and some wood screws, construction screws, to attach this to the studs behind the wall. And then we'll do the plumbing and everything else. The vanity plumbing has been done. Now we will move to installing the mirror. I have marked the holes where the mirror has to be installed, and since these are shiplaps and there is drywall at the back, we won't be using the drywall anchors. Instead, we will be using these wood screws, and using my impact driver, I will just drill some holes into the shiplap here. The reason I have left this tape is because I'm attaching a washer, so I don't want the washer to slide behind the hinges of the mirror. So that is the reason I put some tape there. Now I'll just cover this screw with the tape so that the washer doesn't slide. Okay, so this is the mirror which we'll be installing. This is again an edge lit mirror by Artica and has wires at the back, and these are the two holes where we'll be attaching the mirror. I'm just going to remove the wires from support, and firstly I'll do the connection and then we'll hang it onto the wall. The mirror has been installed and we're just going to test it now. So it comes with 3 color temperature. This is the cool white, and then this is the warm white, and then this is natural white. And yeah, it also has this defogger function. but since this is a powder room, we won't be using that function. And this one also recognizes the last memory function, so if I switch off the mirror after a few seconds and I turn it back on, the same color temperature will come back on. Next, we'll be installing this shelf. So we got this from HomeSense and we'll be installing it somewhere here as decided by Ankita. So the holes have been marked and we can put some fancy stuff on this. So yeah, again we'll be directly using some screws, some black color screws actually, and then
Hope you liked this bathroom makeover. This was such a simple bathroom. There was a white wall, there was a pedestal sting, and nothing special here. But we love this black accent wall. It looks really nice and it's really catchy when you come into the powder room first. So we love this upgrade. It looks amazing and hope you liked it as well. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you again next time. Bye.